Hello grade 10s and welcome to the fourth segment of June exam practice. Please take that down. Four point one states, consider the functions of f of x is equal to ax squared plus q and g of x is equal to bx plus c. So we should know that f of x is a quadratic function or a parabola. G of x is a linear function or a straight line graph. Then we are told that f and g intersect at -6 and 36 and 9 and 96. Points of intersection are where the x and y coordinates of both graphs are the same. 4.1.1 states, calculate the values of a and q, so the parabola. F of x is equal to ax squared plus q. So first we're going to substitute this point. X is -6 and y is 36. -6 squared is 36. 36 times a is 36. A plus q. This is equation 1. Right? Then we substitute 9 and 96. 96 a 9 squared plus q. 9 squared, 81. 81 times a is 81a plus q. This is equation number 2. Then we're going to say one equation minus other equation. Let's say equation number 2 minus equation number 1. So on the left hand side, 96 minus 36, that will give us 60. On the left hand side rather, on the right hand side, 81a minus 36a. 81 minus 36 is 45. A. And then q minus q is 0. So therefore a is 60 divided by 45, 4/3. We have found A. Then we substitute A into equation number 1. 36. What is A? 4/3 plus Q. 36 times 4/3. 48 plus Q. I ran out of space. You know my constant excuse. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna. Q is 36 minus 48. Q is negative 12. So f of x 4/3 x squared minus 12. That is how it goes, and that is how it should be. To check if this is correct, we need to substitute these values and you must get these coordinates. Negative 6 squared minus 12. 36, here it is. Now let's try 9. 96, here it is. So we found A is 4/3 and Q is negative 12. Okay, that is correct. Right, I hope that is clear and I hope that makes sense. 4.1.2 states, determine the x-intercept or the x-intercepts of f. Okay, x-intercept y is 0. So f, right? F of x is 0. F of x is 4/3 x squared minus 12. So 4/3 x squared minus 12 is equal to 0. What do we do now? Divide everything by 4/3. Going to get x squared minus 12 divided by 4/3. I'm getting 9 is equal to 0. You must recognize that this is a difference of 2 squares. 0. Square root of x squared is x and x. Square root of 9 is 3. Plus minus. So x plus 3 is equal to 0, or x minus 3 is equal to 0. So x is negative 3, or x is 3. So therefore the intercepts are negative 3, y is 0, and 3, 0. Okay, hope that is clear and I hope that makes sense. 4.1.3 states, find the values of b and c. B and c are in g of x. So g of x is equal to bx plus c. We substitute these values. X is negative 6 and y is 36. B, negative 6 plus c. So 36, negative 6b plus c. Equation number 1. Then we substitute the second one. X is 9 and y is 96. Plus c. 96 is equal to 9b plus c. This is equation number 2. Oh my. Why do I like using simultaneous equations? I should have just used the gradient formula and then substitute. But anyways, it doesn't help. Then we're going to say equation number 2. Let's say equation number 1 minus equation number 2. On the left hand side, 36 minus 96, negative 60. Negative 6b minus 9b is negative 15b. C minus c is 0. B is negative 60 divided by negative 15, 4. Then we substitute b into any equation. Let's take equation number 1. 36 negative 6 times 4 plus c. 36 is equal to negative 24 plus c. Therefore, c is 36 plus 24, which is 60. So, forgive me for running out of space. Okay. We found f of x. Now, the formula, just going to create a distinction. G of x is 4x plus 60. Let's substitute and see if we get these values. 4x plus 60. 4 times negative 6 plus 60. 36. That is correct. And then 4 times 9. 96. Here it is. So we are correct. Okay. We are correct. I hope that is clear and I hope that makes sense. 4.1.4 rather states, write down the coordinates of the y-intercept of G. So y-intercept x is 0, right? Therefore 0, so it's going to be 4 times 0 plus 60, which is just 60. Yes. Okay, then it says 4.1.5, write down the range of f. The range is the set of y values. F is the parabola. Now you need to know the shape. Okay. Now you need to know the shape, right? So, what is A? A is 4 over 3, which is greater than 0. Therefore, it's going to be cup-shaped. Or smiling face, right? Then you know that it cuts the y-axis at the turning point for your level. So this point is negative 12, right? So since it's like this, it begins at the turning point and then goes upwards. So range y is an element of negative 12 to infinity. So range of f is y is an element of negative 12 is included, up until infinity it's not included, or y is greater than or equal to negative 12, whichever form you prefer, as long as you understand the concept. 4.1.6 states, write down the domain of G. Domain is the set of x values. Now we know G is not restricted, so it's just going to be x is an element of from negative infinity up until infinity, or x is an element of real numbers. Okay, hope that is clear and I hope that makes sense. Hmm. 4.1.7 states, give the value or values of x for which f of x is equal to 364 over 3. So we are told that f of x is equal to 364 over 3. What is f of x? 4 over 3x squared minus 12. This is a quadratic equation. We must make everything 0. So 4 over 3 x squared minus 12 minus 364 over 3 is equal to 0. What's negative 12 minus 364 over 3? 400 over 3. So 4 over 3 x squared minus 400 over 3 is equal to 0. Divide everything by 4 over 3. Going to get x squared. So 400 over 3 divided by 4 over 300. So this is a difference of 2 squares. X square root of 100 is 10, 10 plus minus. So x plus 10 is equal to 0, or x minus 10 is 0. X is negative 10, or x is 10. Now verification, as I tell you, it's important. So let's see. 4 over 3 minus 12. 364 over 3, as you can see. Then let's remove the negative sign and see. 364 over 3 still holds, so that is correct. Right? Hope that is clear, and I hope that makes sense. 4.1.8 states, give the value or values of x for which g of x is less than negative 40. So this is an inequality. G of x is less than negative 40. What is g of x? G of x is 4x plus 60. It's less than negative 40. Remember, with an inequality, the x must be alone. So 4x less than negative 40 minus 60. 4x is less than negative 100. 4x less than negative 100 over 4. Therefore, x is less than negative 25. So 4 times, let's start with negative 25 and say plus 60. We get negative 40. Less than negative 25 is negative 26. So negative 44. And it is less than negative 40. So therefore, we are correct. I hope that is clear, and I hope that makes sense. 4.1.9 states, use the answer sheet provided to sketch the graphs of f and g on the same set of axes. So f is the parabola. The y-intercept of the parabola is negative 12. So they'll give you a proper graph sheet. It's just that I have to make use. So it will be here. Okay. Y-intercepts, remember, where are they? Negative 3 and 0 as well as 3 and 0. So I'll have to use other makeshift tactics. Okay. So as you can see on the graph sheet, here's the y-intercept of the parabola. Here are the x-intercepts of the parabola. In the exam, you'll get a better one than this. Okay. Then I'm just going to join them. So that's the parabola. For the straight line graph, we know that the y-intercept is here, 60. X is 0 and y is 60. Right? There's no way we are told that we have to calculate the x-intercept. So I'm just going to do it. So x-intercept, y is 0. So g of x is 0. 4x plus 60 is 0. Take this to the other side. 4x is negative 60. So negative 60 over 4, negative 15. So negative 15. Here it is. Okay. And then you just join them. So this is F, this is the parabola, and this is G, the straight line graph, right? Now, in a proper information sheet, you'll have enough space, right, to also indicate the point of intersection, right? So negative 6 and 36. Yeah. So this point is negative 6 and 36. Well, sort of close, you see. So forgive me for that. If I had enough space, it would be more perfect. 4.1.10 states, determine the value of f of x minus g of x. F of x minus g of x. What is f of x? 4 over 3x squared minus 12. Minus g of x is 4x plus 60. X squared minus 12 minus 4x minus 60. So this is 4 over 3 x squared minus 4x. Negative 12 minus 60 is minus 72. That is it. Hope that is clear, and I hope that makes sense. 4.1.11. For which value or values of x is g of x less than f of x? So for which values of x is the graph of g below or on top of the graph of f? As we can see, point of intersection, right? G is below, right? And then at the other point of intersection, it remains above. But when you get to the other point of intersection, G will also be below. So here, right, it's on top of. So x, we are here, right? To the left, it's below. Okay, so x is less than negative 6. There's an equal sign. And we should know that at the point of intersection, it will also be below. So the other point of intersection is 9. So x is greater than 9. But it's also included because there's an equal sign underneath. Okay. I know that was too much, especially pertaining to my lack of space, so please forgive me, but please grin and bear with it. Please take down part 5. If you found this video helpful in any way, please click the like button and subscribe for more content. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you again.